All right, I'm gonna transition in now. Hello. Hello, all. Oh, wait a sec. We don't have music. What the heck? It's like dead silent right now.
Oh, I have music. Do you want my... I have my like regular music that plays the whole time though.
Oh, your playlist, right?
No, not my playlist. I can't do a playlist. Because the audio is going to be on the VOD.
Oh no, I have my Spotify capture in the note, like muted in VOD, basically. Yeah. Hello all. Hello.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Welcome in. Oh man. Why am I so concerned?
Figure out.
I look so concerned. Guys, what is happening? We don't hear Aerze if they're talking. Uh-oh.
Oh crap. There we go.
Uh-oh. Hello. Hi.
We're professionals.
Hi,
at this.
We're
professionals at this. We are so experienced. We're like the world's most experienced podcasters. We invented the genre.
Yeah, true. Load expression profile. Oh god. I'll just be in this expression the whole time. Oh god.
Dang it. Those aren't redeems. Those are word triggers. They still work. So if you ever see my face covered in meat at some point, that's why.
Can you increase Kirin's sound? Yes, I can. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, welcome to the pilot episode, everyone. This is going to be an absolute scuffest as we figure out how to do everything. I have like 17 applications open and all of them have their own settings and you know, levels and volumes, so we got to get to somewhere stable and then hopefully we can talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Can ping me if y'all need some extra tech support. We're good for now, I think.
How's the audio on my side? I hope it's good.
Oops.
But yes, welcome in everyone to the very first episode of V.DEV. Aerze here kindly came up with the name.
Yes.
The start of this was how did this idea come to be?
Okay,
again?
so I was thinking about like AI. I was like, I have feelings about AI, but I don't have someone to talk to about it. I kind of I mean, I talk to chat, obviously I talk to you guys all the time, but like it's hard to have what is it called? Like a asynchronous, not asynchronous, like a one-to-many. I don't know. I just wanted to have a chat with someone who's going through it and is in the industry as well.
Yeah. And I guess I was just sort of like in chat and I was like, podcast? ?
Yeah. You said, let's do a podcast. And I'm like, sure. Sure, why not?
And here we are.
And literally the day before, was it yesterday or the day before? We're like, we should have some topics.
I think that you started writing the talking points in.
Yeah.
And I maybe added like one or two things, but mostly this is all you. But thank you for
my hat
for doing this.
Yeah, thank you for my glasses. Oh my god, no, don't look at me without my glasses.
Uh-oh.
Atlas moment. My model refuses to smile and it's killing me unless I enter the joy expression.
Oh, no.
It's killing me. This one. Oh, okay. All right, I give up.
Is it because?
It's
is
like
it because
not
you just don't have the
detecting-
blueprint hooked up with iFacial mocap? Maybe.
I have no idea. I'll be honest.
Wait, how did you set up your model?
Let's not. That's a whole rabbit hole.
That's gonna be an episode 2 thing.
Yeah. Broadcasting magic. Y'all sounding great. It's the blend shapes. I know it's the blend shapes. I need to make sure the blend shapes are connected. We last minute decided that I would switch to Warudo also. Which now that I think about it, I could have done green screen on Snake Studio.
Oh.
So, here's that.
Episode 2 ideas.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Actually, I'm gonna test it. Sorry, this is gonna like. Anyway, this is gonna be, I'm telling you, this
It's
is
like
gonna be a
we can't
substream.
get into the topics unless we get this off of Aerze's mind stack.
Oh, my chat is not even in the right spot.
We have to return from that function first.
Oh man. We can start talking. Just I also want you to know that this background, I found it literally 2 minutes ago. Maybe not 15 minutes ago, but
yeah, all very last second. This is great.
This is great.
Phenomenal. Everything is good here.
Everything is awesome. Okay. Settings.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room?
Yeah,
Of
let's do
course,
it.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We can start. I'm gonna be messing around with settings, but we can start talking for sure.
So I think about that elephant. The first question that you had was, is this elephant AI generated?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it? Could be. Probably is. Seen?
I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't think so. It looks too scuffed to be AI generated. Like I think it.
Yeah. True.
Like
True.
A generative model would blend it into the scene better.
True.
Right. It would look like pristine.
Mm-hmm.
But it might also have like parts of it that don't really make sense. Like the ear might like melt into the neck or something. Also, this elephant has the dead looking eye. Like, what is... I think it's not that apparent on stream. Is that how elephant eyes look?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Just a brown marble. Wow. All right. We've talked about the elephant in the room. Are we satisfied? So, V.DEV. Yeah, you turned my come up with a clever name into this. You want to talk about that a little?
Sure. Yeah. So V.DEV is for virtual devs. And I wanted specifically broadcast to be part of the name because I didn't want to become like podcast bros. I don't like the association with podcasting right now. Although I do listen to quite a few. But yeah, I think hopefully, I don't know. I just thought it sounded cool. That's always where it comes from, right?
Hell yeah.
V.Devs. And I wanted to be able, oh, that's right. I see what you're saying. I wanted to be able to bring in devs of any kind. So not just game devs, but regular software devs too. And we can talk about games and tech and news and just frustrations and all kinds of stuff.
I mean, I'm not a game dev.
Are you not a game dev?
I'm not a game dev.
I could have sworn.
Professionally, no.
Really?
No, I mean, unless you count the Sunrise TCG as a game. I guess it is.
I mean, it is. It just straight up is.
Yeah. So I guess I am a game dev.
Yeah.
I'm just
you
not paid
are.
as a game dev. Yeah.
Yeah. That's surprising to hear, actually. I thought you would have been.
I think I would have navigated game engines with much more ease if I were a game dev in my day job. I also think that I would not be making games as a hobby if I were doing game dev as a day job. I would want to escape from that a little bit.
Yeah, I know that feeling for sure.
Yeah. My day job is just very, very boring. Very back of the back end infra stuff.
Can I mess up all? Okay, I have the change I want to make. Can I mess up your whole day? Your whole stream?
Oh, let's do it.
Wait, how do I change?
Oh.
Am I gone?
You disappeared. That's why I don't do 3D outside of work. Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
yeah.
perfect. Share.
Oh.
Am I back and roughly in the same place?
You are back. Slightly different, but I need to crop your window a bit more, but I can do that. See, that's why I use studio mode in OBS, so I can do this without switching scenes.
Yeah, you're smarter than I
excuse
am.
No.
When it comes to this.
I just venture out into the options a bit more. Oh,
Yeah,
the side of
yeah.
your hat's cropped though. It's okay. It's like cropped behind chat.
Oh,
so
do you want me?
it's a bit
Do you want me
less
to move it? I can move a
You
little
can,
bit.
yeah, that'd
to
be
the
good.
left.
Yeah, get closer. Come closer. Come closer. Oh yeah, there we go. No, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been perfect still, just because the spot where you're cropped is like right where the elephant is.
Nice. I am hyper green
All
on
right,
mine.
no, this looks good. But also, hello Grenade and hello Venwick, and hello everybody else. Yeah, I don't think I'll have the chance to say hello to each one of you individually here today, but
Yeah.
I do appreciate you all here. Yeah, I see you and I appreciate you here. And obviously, if you ask any questions relevant to whatever we're talking about, we'll interact. Yeah,
Well,
this is not a one-way street. Studio mode supremacy, absolutely yes. Another cool elephant fun fact: they can distinguish what's under their feet, meaning they know what can and shouldn't be crushed. Oh,
interesting.
yeah. I mean, I would imagine that, right? Like, I think any animal that kind of the same as like how we can also distinguish things under our feet.
Yeah,
Except
absolutely.
Lego bricks.
No, you can definitely
Lego bricks
distinguish.
apart.
You can definitely distinguish
Only
Lego
after
bricks.
it's too late.
Okay, I think this is as good as I'm gonna get it, and I'm much happier with it, so we can move on.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting up with it.
Of course. That's good.
Oh man,
you
finally.
can't be comfy in a podcast and
Yeah,
just
I guess
yap
so.
about the thing when
Yeah,
you're just like,
yeah.
oh, I look weird.
I can read chat and pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay, so AI. Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Are we going straight into
We're not-
the
yeah.
big topic? Okay. I thought we were gonna do.
I want to
the
get it
others
over
first,
with.
but Okay.
I want to get it over
Okay,
with.
let's get it over with.
Because
All
I
right.
okay.
It's what started this. It's what started
Yes.
this.
Yes, exactly. Plus, I think the other topics are kind of more fun, so we can talk about them afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't like AI, but I feel like it's a useful tool, and I don't know when to start using it. So obviously, like LLMs stole a lot of content, and for art usage, it's very much like just straight up stealing art, right? Like it's trained off of things that they didn't have the rights or permissions to train off of. So this is not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about LLM for generating art or 3D models or that kind of thing. It's really about, to me, the stuff that was already available in the like open air, I guess. So like websites that had like Reddit or like Stack Overflow and GitHub and all of the, I mean, there's some cases where obviously it's not trained on stuff with like open source licenses provide that you must pay it forward in some way usually. And AI is not doing that. But I don't know. I feel like using it for code is not as evil, and sometimes I'm tempted, especially for things that are like kind of annoying
Tedious.
to set up or tedious. Yeah, like I know the tool is there, and then
it's very easy to just say, Claude, make me some test cases for this, right?
Yes,
It's very tempting.
Well, for me, it's like make me a route, make me a database call. Here's the structure. Like I already have the rest of it. It's like I already know what I'm still making a lot of major decisions about the design, and I'm just basically saying, go write the code for this.
Yeah. Right. Like, I get that, but I think that's more a question of like the way in which you use the thing, right? And doesn't quite answer to the more ethical concerns about like how the tool came to be in the first place. And I don't know, I might be in the minority here, but I think that there's not a huge distinction between the way are being trained on, like, generative models being trained on art versus being trained off of like textual material, right? Whether it's like prose or poetry or code. I think that all of these are just like, whether it's like visual art or code or literary arts, these are all art forms that are like forms of expression, right? And so I don't think that I want to draw the line between like, oh, when it's like, you know, visual artwork, it's stealing and it's worse. Like I think that it's all kind of like the same soup of like badness, right?
I don't know. I feel like I would make an argument and that I mean, obviously like prose is very much that's art. Code is not always art. Like to me,
right, but
code
the
is like
LLMs
carpentry.
Are not trained purely on code, right? A lot of the what makes the LLM smart is actually it's more kind of like distilled understanding of of language and of like grammatical structure as a whole, right? Whether it's like natural language grammar or programming language grammar, right?
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely true.
Yeah. Let's see. Isn't code regularly stolen in a very loose term? That, and I've heard people using AI for code finding it easier in the long run to just make the code. It really depends on the use case too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think that somebody who has basically kind of moved on to like fully agentic workflows where they just, you know, tell
those are weird.
Make a thing.
Yeah, that's different. So go for it.
Oh yeah, so doing the whole agentic thing, like you have a lot less agency as a developer as to like what the exact output of that is, but it can also be like, it can also feel tremendously productive when you just like say, oh, I just told it to do a thing and it just like did, you know, what would have taken me to do by hand like weeks of my time, and it just did it in like an afternoon, right?
yeah there's some things that are, I see it like a very generic, like almost like robot. I was gonna compare it to something like carpentry, where sometimes, you know, there's really nice carpentry, nice work and like artisanal stuff put in, but sometimes you just want to build a shed and like you don't really care, like as long as it's sturdy enough to work. It's gonna be in your own backyard or whatever. Like the rules to me, I don't know, I care less about it, so I feel like I want to use the tool that makes it easiest because I care more about having the shed rather than how it's made or that it looks nice or any of that stuff.
I think that's also probably the way a lot of these, you know, larger companies think about their code too, is they don't care how nice it looks. They just want the thing to exist. They want the feature to be there and for their customers to be paying for it. Yeah. But I think it's, you know, I'm seeing a lot of the chats right now that are also just going into, again, the whole idea of like, how do we use the tool, right? As the more like as a central part of the the debate or the discussion rather than the origin of the tool itself.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if the origin could be figured out first, I would feel, I mean, the whole reason I have a bad feeling about using it is because it is a good tool that I know came from bad origins.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, dang it. I think that might have to hide my clip player for this. Hang on. Sorry. We have the shout out clip player on right now.
Oh, I see.
As much as I want to celebrate everybody here.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting, we got some follows and I'm like resisting the urge to thank people for following. It's weird. Yeah. Thank you for following. I didn't see who you were, but thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So you know, like I said earlier, right? I don't quite draw the distinction between the different types of like media or code or whatever that's being kind of unethically sourced into training materials. At the same time, I also do subscribe to the mindset of whatever is put on the internet is kind of up for grabs, right? Not in the sense that it's right, but more in the sense that that's just the way that it is, right? Which is why
my frustration there is that like other people are doing it, you know, like I can feel myself losing ground in some aspects when other people are using it, and I'm like, yeah, it's the evil tool, but if everyone's using the devil's tool, then, and I'm not, like, in some ways I feel helpless and like it doesn't matter, and so it won't matter if I use it anyway. You guys should list all the new follows at the end of the stream. I used to have credits that did this, so maybe we'll get credits rolling again. So we'll have like a full-on TV show.
I don't have that, but I can go back in the
No, wait, I can get it working for you.
In the Twitch activities.
Wait, trust, it's not that hard. We already have the bot doing all the things. I can make it so the bot gives you a list. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, that's exactly the feeling. Yes, damned if you do, damned. That's perfect. That's a perfect analogy for how I've been feeling about AI usage, especially. I'm working right now, like part-time with some people, and it's a really small team, and it's for a good cause, and they're using AI, and it's like, and it's kind of hard to argue that we shouldn't be when it's going towards something that I think is morally almost offsetting it. So I don't know. I still struggle. I have been using it to learn stuff. So there are situations where I look up something, I look it up through regular Google means. And even using the Google AI overview thing, unfortunately, sometimes it's just what I'm looking for, and I happen to see it first. But then I'll use, like right now I'm streaming from Linux, so we're on CachyOS, and there's a lot of stream stuff and a lot of Linux stuff that I'm learning, and so I'll sometimes use the AI. I'll use Duck AI, which is I guess uses some other popular ones, but it at least has some anonymization and privacy. And
what is Duck AI? What do you use
so
for?
DuckDuckGo, the search. So they made their own AI interface. I don't think it's their own AI. It connects to other popular ones, but critically it does not report back like the things you search, so it's not like it's not giving your content back to them. It's very privacy focused. And I've been using that to see some good success to learn about CachyOS and figure out some settings and stuff. So learn how to, I don't know, you do stuff in Blender. you know, I don't know. There's lots that I feel AI could be useful for. I really feel like more than anything, I wish with all my heart that it wasn't stolen, that it was like, why couldn't they just do this right, and then I'd feel good about everything.
I think that it's a matter of this kind of goes back again to the matter of like whatever's on the internet is kind of up for grabs, like in a practical sense, right? And you can't expect there's also the line, right? Like there's a line that was crossed at some point, but it's not exactly like the line itself is blurry. That went from, hey, we've got a really cool sort of technology and sort of based on like statistics where we can like train a model off of stuff, and we just wanted to grab stuff to train the model on to see what it could do. And then the line sort of like went across to, oh, now we're just like straight up commercializing this thing that we've made out of like, a lot of stolen stuff, right? And when you're in the process of crossing that line, you don't know where that line is. And I don't think we can really even define today where that line is. And the big AI houses are basically arguing that line doesn't really exist in a way. That what they're doing is fair use, which is like kind of crazy, but it's like a I heard this expression before of like, how do you know when you're in love, Like if someone told you, after the first date, I'm in love, this person's the one, you'd be like, no, that's not it. But after, 5-7 years and they still aren't officially together or something like that, you'd be like, what's wrong? So there's definitely, like, for sure AI has crossed several moral red lines. But like where exactly? I guess that's also where I struggle with, It's Tommy scratching my brain. At the very least for now, I feel comfortable using it to learn stuff, but I don't feel comfortable using it to do stuff for me. Especially not regularly, sometimes at work, and especially not
agentically where it just figures it all out and does it all for me.
Yeah.
I do like the tech. I
It's
dislike
weird.
the business practices. I agree. I agree.
The business practices are also, though, like partly what enables the tech to be where it is now, right? Like, you know, the were it not for this trajectory that had started, you know, years ago, of making the data centers ever bigger and more powerful, and having like concentrations of this compute power into these data centers, we would not have the kinds of AI models that we have today, right? The ones that are, you know, I guess in some ways convincing us very, very well that they are in fact smart.
I think that's so. It frustrates me when people are like, "It's so smart. It can do. You know, it has feelings." Like, I don't think you know that how that works. Yeah. It's a really good prediction machine.
I've noticed that, you know, a lot of the agentic stuff is actually just built in. Even if you're not using the agentic workflow, it's going to be an agent in the background to answer your queries, right? So instead of just like directly generating a response based on your prompt, it's going to use your prompt to then generate its own search queries and whatnot to then get the information, right? So that in a way is also sort of like, it is a version of an agentic workflow, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So I think it's less about the implementation of the tech and more about how we as people use it. And you know, I think that it's a pretty well accepted idea that if you rely too much on these agentic workflows or on the abstraction, right? So never mind the implementation, but if you rely too much on the abstraction of just saying, like, I'm gonna put on my PM hat and just say I want this, and then let the AI figure it out, then yeah, obviously your own ability to like write software is going to erode over time, right? Just because you're not doing it. But you know, on the flip side, being this kind of amalgamation of like all of human knowledge in a little, well, in this really big model that you can just query anything and it'll give you something reasonable. Using that as a resource for learning, I think is a really good way to approach it. Yeah, de-skilling is real. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely is real. So I'm forgetting
and I'll say
Spanish.
that so far I have managed to avoid de-skilling by basically refusing to use AI tools in a company that is very AI focused. So.
Whoa, we got a raid.
Oh, welcome in, raiders.
Welcome in. I think, and this has solidified my position, that I will use it to learn and research, but probably not ever really generate anything. Even like the local, you know, locally trained or whatever, it still has the weights and stuff from the stolen content. So it's hard to allow that, to feel comfortable allowing that for me. And then I totally get. It is funny how you constantly see this where it's like, AI is stupid in my profession, but for someone else's profession, I don't mind using it, you know? I was trying to do like 3D modeling, and I was like, wow, I can totally see how just asking a robot to make a 3D model for me would be great.
Yeah, and that's why I think, you know, people who don't value artwork, right, they are some of the most like proponents of using AI to generate, you know, quote unquote artwork, right?
Yeah.
Because the models have been trained to be very good at producing appealing images, and that they think that you know, that immediate sense of appeal and satisfaction from having turned, you know, their, you know, 10-20 word or maybe 100-word prompt, right, into an image is like, you know, they think that because they were satisfied by that everybody else should be.
Yeah,
just,
they're like,
you know,
look at my stuff. You're like, this is horribly written, or this. There's so many ways it can be wrong.
Yeah.
That brings me to another topic I want to talk to you about eventually, but we can talk about it today, which is like, one thing that super frustrates me. This is off AI. This is kind of more into video games and art in general. Is like, I'm always impressed by how much people don't appreciate art. And I like people who I have a roommate who
Mhm.
we saw a movie, and I was talking about like, you know, like, oh, what this scene means and how it makes you feel, and they were like, oh really? Yeah, I didn't really like, they were just consuming it for its face value. Like it wasn't really, I don't know, it didn't trigger anything in them, it seems. And it always impresses me when people play entire games, especially games that have really strong messages, and then they're like, oh yeah, that was a good game. And you're like, okay, well, what did you think? And like, what do you mean? What do you mean, what did I think? I'm like, well, what did you think about, like, you know, you were fighting for good and you were fighting for the people, and you know, I don't know, unless someone happens to relate really, really closely. It feels like a lot of art and a lot of games, especially, gamers get distracted with the gameplay instead of with the story and everything else.
Right. Yeah. I think it's, you know, different people engage with media differently. I think that, you know, it's frustrating when you're not on, you know, the same wavelength as somebody, that you just want to like get their ideas about, you know, some piece of media that you really enjoyed or engaged with, like in a, you know, on a certain level, and that they just didn't. But I think that's just, you know, has the world actually gotten worse, or do we just notice it more now that we're starting to like think about this kind of thing more?
I could see that. I think probably, what do I think? I remember being, as a kid growing up, and just learning that people didn't do the things I did, and I'm like, because I've always appreciated games. Actually, I know when my appreciation like turned on, like when I became appreciative of art. And it was this is a story having to do with my partner, actually. So we grew up, we were both gamers, and we played a lot of Assassin's Creed together. Like that was the game that got us like really clicking together, I guess. And I remember I was over at her house one time watching her play, and beautiful game, by the way, Assassin's Creed. I think we're playing the second one. You know, you can run around the streets of Italy and assassinate people, but also, you know, there's a lot of work done into the world textures and the models, the character models. And she legitimately stopped to look at some flowers on the side of the road because they looked interesting to her. And she took a picture with her phone, which I thought was really funny because it was on TV, so can't really screenshot. But she literally stopped and smelled the flowers. And I remember that at that point I was like, oh my God, someone modeled those. Like someone modeled those, and someone did the texture, and someone did the world placement, and someone built the engine, and someone published the game. Like it clicked for me that everything that I had been playing was the work of thousands of hours of people trying their best, you know? And I thought that was so beautiful, and since then I don't see games the same way.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. That's a good story. I love it. Man, should I? Let me think. When did I start appreciating games that way? It was fairly recent, actually. I'd say probably within the last,
I have a question then.
5 years or so.
Is it when you started trying to learn how to make them?
No, actually. No.
Oh, interesting.
I think growing up, I'd always been kind of a nerd about the technology more than the storytelling, right? I mean, that's kind of like how I landed where I am now, doing a lot of the tech stuff, right? But I think when it really started to click for me was I kind of went through a weird kind of you know, depressive spell through how long ago was it? I don't remember exactly. Like maybe around like COVID time, like lockdown and whatnot. I don't know if it was like the lockdown that caused it or it was part of it, but I kind of felt directionless for a little bit. Felt like, you know, every day was just like waking up, going to work, and then what else? Like not much else, right? And at some point I was just like, I gotta just do something. I gotta like finish something. I was in a mode where I was always just like, I'm gonna start this, I'm gonna start that, I'm gonna start that, but I never finish anything. And what better thing to finish than like a video game, right?
Yeah. That's a huge task. That's like, I'm gonna build. That's like saying I want to get into carpentry. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a house.
No, but finish playing a video game, I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I have never developed a whole video game. No. I'm full of projects that I've started. I mean, they're all like closed now. I'm not even thinking of those as projects that are ongoing anymore, just because it's like I can't. If I do, I'll go back into that depressive spell, right?
Yes, I know the feeling. Very much so.
So right now I have one ongoing project. Which is great. That's
smart. That's smart. Let's be honest.
We are single-threaded at heart, you know?
Yeah. Single-threaded event-based system. Something happens and we react, and something else happens and we react, and when we have time, we'll work on the things that we wanted to in the first place.
Are we just powered by V8? Are we just like JavaScript runtimes?
Yeah. We're just a giant JS runtime. JS is how JS rules the world. Yes.
NPM.
No, let's not talk about NPM is the unfortunate side.
Art imitates life.
Art imitates, yeah, true.
So, so what I did was I of all the things that I had ongoing that I didn't finish, one of them was The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah. What a great game.
Oh, absolutely. Phenomenal. And so, all right, we're gonna have to stop that. Underdog, yeah.
I'm so glad. Can I just say, I'm so glad you're the one that got shit thrown at them. I haven't disabled mine, and I was like, it's gonna happen. I'm just waiting for people to throw shit at me. I'm so glad you were first.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat.
No worries.
Thank you. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Oh, you hear it too. Yeah, you have yours. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I get it too.
All right, chat. Get it out of your system. Get it out.
Get it out now. We're gonna disable them all. Get it out now. Oh my god. I'm gonna get contortion.
Oh, I know. I got a little button.
Happy Pride, by the way. Happy Pride.
Oh yeah, Happy Pride.
Oh my god. How do we disable these? Sel, can you disable can you disable them? I'm gonna pause. Yeah, please do. Thank you. Okay, good.
There we go. Okay. Good. I've got most of my foods turned off. It's been a bit much.
Well, it seems like the shark is still turned on. Let me see where to find. As soon as I found. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you. Oh, I have too many pride redeems. Oh no, we just have the one right now.
But it's Pride Month. You can't turn them off.
Should I leave that one on? I'd be okay.
It's okay. You can leave it on if you want. If it's not too distracting to you.
It is.
I mean, it's just every now and then I look over and I see you like all like.
It is a little distracting. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be bombarded.
Yeah.
Also, metal pipe is still on. Let's turn that off. Oh, actually, it's not on. Okay, so literally minutes before I went live, I edited the code of our bot so that it doesn't do all the sound effects. So TTS and sound effects are off. Thank goodness. But yeah. We'll turn off Pride for now.
No mambo, yeah.
No mambo.
Started appreciating games really early, around elementary. Played Portal 2 for the first time and was just absolutely enamored by the sheer scope of the atmosphere in the early game. Oh yeah, the sheer amount of detail in the decay of the facility, the way it naturally eased you into learning the mechanics and learning the methods. That's
crazy that you had that you were like thinking about that. I do remember I have really early memories of appreciating games without realizing I was appreciating games. Like Mario 64. Imagine little baby Abby like squished up against the CRT screen trying to like look into like around the corner of the TV trying to see like where the rest of the world goes. You know, you go to the world bounds and you're like, oh yeah, maybe if I get on my tippy toes I can see over the world. And like definitely games have always like been an exploration, a world exploration thing to me. I'm
Yeah.
like an exploration type gamer.
Oh, absolutely. Have you played Outer Wilds?
I haven't. I have had it spoiled for me a little bit, although I've,
Oh,
I've
God dang it.
forgotten the spoilers at this point because
Okay,
I
good.
watched a no clip documentary.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I probably should have played Outer Wilds. It probably would have been a big game for me. Instead, the most recent thing I played was Blueprints, and that is
Yes, also
very
very good.
exploration.
Yes,
Very
yes.
good. It's a very good game.
Mhm.
If you haven't played,
Yeah.
please play.
I have played Blueprints. I kind of yeah, I kind of like stopped playing the game after I've reached room 46,
Yes.
but I know
Oh,
that
really?
there is a lot more. But I've only ever consumed the rest of it via like videos.
Yes. Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
the
There's just so much more.
like the first ending, I guess you could put it.
Yeah,
And then halfway, maybe not halfway, maybe probably even just 10% into the second ending. And then watch videos for the rest of it because I was like, this is gonna be, you know how bad it
The
was?
scope of the game is immense.
It's huge.
Kind of crazy
It's-
how much scope they crammed into this little grid of a house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I
And
love
what is it? Mostly dev by one guy, right?
yes. Yes. That is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The amount of people who can do that is
Mhm.
or people who can do that are very impressive to me. I don't have that kind of focus.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What are you
Okay.
talking about?
Can I add a so there's Outer Wilds that you absolutely should play. If you do play, I will be there in chat with you, experiencing all the things for the first time through you. And then after you finish the game, you get 2 bonuses, like permanent upgrades in life. One is you don't have to dodge spoilers for Outer Wilds ever again.
True.
And then the other is you also get to experience things for the first time through others from that point forward.
You mean like watching other people go through the same thing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's how I feel about Blueprints. Immediately I was like, who's playing? Let's go watch someone play this for the first time and see them have the epiphanies and stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
It was here the whole time.
Oh man.
What were you
and
talking?
Then the other game.
Sorry, go ahead.
That I would like to add. Yeah. The other game that I would like to add to your list is Tunic.
I tried. I played Tunic and I stopped playing Tunic.
Oh no, why?
I don't know. I think mostly because I couldn't keep it all in my head and I wasn't ready to do like note taking in the same way. For Blueprints,
require note taking.
For Blueprints, I started like I took notes, right? Like once you see the puzzles and you're like you become that Always Sunny meme. And I filled up just 2 full pages of things that are going on. But I don't know, something about it didn't pull me in. Like I wasn't interested to explore more. It didn't like
it's like the world didn't captivate you.
Yeah. I was like, okay, it's cool,
I
it's
see.
here, and then I don't know. I could probably go back and try. I'm very much I mean, we're all spoiled for choice when it comes to games. There's so many games. So I very much like it matters to me what the game looks like and how it plays. And I'm very picky about it. It's not that I'm picky so much that maybe if it's not what I'm looking for, then I tend to drop off pretty quickly. And
no, that's understandable. Yeah. I hope that you do find interest in Tunic again at some point in the future, though.
I'm willing to try.
Because I think it's that kind of game that has those epiphany moments as well. And I think that the structure of the game is there's just layers upon layers of secrets there too. So
yeah, I've been told that the Looker, I think it's called the Witness, because the Looker is
the Witness. Yes, the Looker is the parody.
Is the parody?
Of the
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Which
Witness.
is also great. Yes, but
I need to
yes,
play
the
that
Witness
one
as well. The Looker is so good, but only play it after you've played the Witness.
So I've been told. Yeah. That's so funny.
I don't know. Somebody went and spent like a lot of time to make this free shitpost of a game that's got about an hour of gameplay in it. You know, that's a lot of effort went into that.
Yeah.
Just to poke fun at The Witness, which is great, much deserved, because The Witness is a game that is very, very good, but it's a game that also takes itself a bit too seriously.
Yeah, so I
just
hear.
Like Jonathan Blow does. You know,
yes.
It's a perfect mirror of the person who made it.
Can I ask this? Has anyone used Jai? How do you guys like it? I've heard that's the thing. Jonathan Blow, famous game designer and developer.
Yes.
Working on a custom programming language called Jai. And I hear it's good. I have a friend who got access to it, and they seem to like it quite a bit. Curious if anyone else has access. I've tried it. Never heard of it. Really? Yeah. It's supposed to be like I don't know, something closer.
Good for game dev.
Yeah, something good for game dev and closer to quote unquote bare metal.
Yeah, closer to C, I think, right? Isn't it kind of a C-like?
It's kind of like a yes, yeah. How do you get access? It's literally not released. Like, there's no public compiler. You literally have to email Jonathan Blow and ask him for the files, I guess, or whatever it would be. I'm not quite sure. I just know that my friend literally emailed him and said, "Hey, I'm interested in your thing. Can I get access?" Several people have. Sounds ick. I mean, prostrate Jonathan Blow's throne. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. No, he's an interesting character. I don't know if we want to get too, we want to start unpacking that. Maybe not. No, we can just leave that fully packed in the right way.
Yes. Yeah, we'll put that box away and talk about it later. I would need to read more because I don't know enough to say with detail.
Speaking of C-like programming languages, though,
JavaScript?
and also back to the topic at hand, JavaScript? No! No, Zig and its anti-AI policy.
Tell me more. I did not know about this.
Yeah, so Zig, for those unfamiliar, and I'm not super familiar with the language itself either, but you can think of it as, I think it's trying to be a better C, but also without all the complexities of Rust, right? It's not trying to be like Rust where everything is like statically checked and it has like tons and tons of rules, otherwise it just like doesn't compile or whatnot. But it's C with like, fewer foot guns and more obvious like, again, like all the memory management and whatnot is still manual, but it's kind of like front and center in the way that you code. And one thing that they did is they made a no, not C++, because C++ is a kitchen sink language. It has every feature. Zig does not.
That's very true.
Yeah. But Zig basically they have this policy that they won't accept any contributions that were generated by AI in any way, right? Now, obviously, there might be things that slip through because detecting AI usage, especially if it's like subtle, is hard.
Yeah.
But their official policy is, if you write code with AI, we don't want it. If you write bug reports with AI, we don't want them. And part of their reasoning for it is specifically goes back to what we're talking about, learning and de-skilling, right? Is they want Zig, like one of the principal goals of the Zig programming language is also to be a teaching language, right? So they want their ecosystem to be one where people participate in and can learn through that process of participating in the ecosystem.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. You want people to join the community and become a part of it and ask questions and have, like, it's almost like a communication like that is the blood of a community.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, right? Like, if you want to build a community where it's people talking to people about the thing, and not people talking to people through language models, right? And then you also build better, both, I think, better institutional knowledge across the community like people hold more context about the language and its features in their heads. And people are also more accountable for their contributions as well.
Yeah, that's actually the huge thing. I hear that's a big problem with the open source maintainers right now, of people saying like, hey, look, my AI fixed your thing, okay, thanks, bye, and then never really talking, or worse, it's an agentic thing. Just kind of
the whole bug is filed
automatically.
with AI, the patch is made by AI, and it's just like, and a lot of times either it points to a non-issue or it's like adding an array bounds check where there's already one at the call site or whatever, and it's just like, no, this is like a private code in the module. It's like this does not need an additional bounds check over here, or
it's a lot of like best practice stuff that was intentionally left alone.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing, probably, maybe.
Yeah, but there's a lot of open source projects that have actually closed their doors to any contributions outside of their their maintainer list, which actually, for me, raises the question, like, how then do they expect to generate more maintainers over time, right? Like, if their maintainers who are on the project start to leave because either they're losing interest in the project and want to move on to other things and whatnot, like, how do they find new people to add to the maintainers, or as the project grows in scope and they want to add more people to help with certain parts of it, how do they then choose people if not for an open an open contribution model where they can find the right candidates for taking up those roles?
I don't know. It's
that's actually a thing that worries me about Ladybird, the browser. Do you know about Ladybird?
No, tell me more.
Ladybird is a new browser, fully written from the ground up. So new browser engine, so breaking free from the WebKit/Blink
the Chromium, and also,
and also breaking out of the Mozilla. I don't know. There's like things wrong with Mozilla, I guess. But anyway, building a their goal is to make a credible kind of like new browser engine and browser. It's weird, their development cycle, because they're apparently doing a big rewrite in Rust, and I'm not sure. I think. And I'm not sure exactly why or where that's going, how that's going. Another thing also is that they do lean on using AI for development a lot. But they maintain that, they are the ones who own and are accountable for the source code, and they're saying, we're going to use AI to make this browser, but we don't want external contributions.
See,
which is
that kind of thing is what's interesting to me about like using AI for good. I know, like, this is gonna sound stupid, but like, become the Batman of the universe. Like, what if we all leaned into AI so much instead that we made things trivial and good for people? I don't know. Like, I can't think of anything right now.
Partly what the AI bros are going after, right? Is they're saying, look, we've made this really cool tool. Yes, the tool might have been made using, what, they claim as quote unquote fair use. But the tool is there, right? Genie's out of the bottle. You can't put it back in. And the fact of the matter is that, training an AI really is just running a bunch of stuff through like a statistics model, right? And sometimes, it's true that there are ways to prompt it in such a way that it might reproduce some of its training material verbatim, and which raises copyright questions. But at the same time, right, that just comes back to, yes, it's a tool that's really powerful, but as a person using it, you got to be accountable for what you're using, with what you're doing with its output.
I think of things like I guess that's kind of more dangerous. I don't know, things like smart home things where or like 3D printers, actually, as we've learned recently, like Bamboo Labs, like screwing over developers of the software. Like, what if you just had AI like rewrite it? You know, like what if we could choose to make
That's what
AI
Malice Corp does.
a force for good? You know, like, is there potential in that in the long run of taking something that a corporation is doing poorly and saying, well, now that we have the tools, well, we're just gonna make it and open source it, and there's nothing you can do. You know, I don't know. I think about that sometimes. Can I tell you?
To use the AI to rebuild
just
something
kind of like
Bad Corp is
corporations and movements, let's say, have been accumulating power in multiple ways that I feel like right now it can be used against them. For example, I was joking recently on stream. We're thinking about making a bot so that when I go live or when I have announcements, it auto posts it to Blue Sky. And I was thinking about making it auto post to Twitter. Like, I don't use Twitter for moral reasons at this point, but it's still true that there's a lot of audience. And if you're trying to build this as a business, then you kind of have to go where the people can be, even if it means getting a different kind of audience. But then I thought, why not lean into it in that case and like have the bot post on Truth Social, right? A platform that otherwise I wouldn't touch at all, and lean into the effect of, like, you know, we're colonizers, we're LGBTQ colonizers in Truth Social, stuff like that. Like, if that's where they're gonna be, then stuff like that. I've had this idea, these thoughts in my head recently of using power that's being accumulated for good once we get access to it.
I don't hate the idea. I think that at the end of the day, that still goes right back to, you know, it's not about the tool, it's about, you know, how it's used. Yeah. And you know, using it for activism, especially for undermining the power structures at play here. I think that's it's always good to check power, right?
Are you on an ad break right now?
I am.
Do you want to go look through chat a little bit while we're while we're breaking?
Yeah.
Anyone have questions? Post them now. Do some chatting. You are too. Yes, I am too. I am aware.
Oh, nice.
That's why I asked. I tried to sync our ads. We tried to start at the same time.
Thanks.
But you're doing also like the 3-minute minimum, right? I think it's 3 minutes an hour.
Yeah, at first I was like the absolute minimum. I think it was like 1 minute per hour, but that came with pre-rolls, and apparently people don't like pre-rolls.
Yeah, pre-rolls no good.
So I'm like, all right,
no good.
And then I tried to do the 90 seconds every 30 minutes, and then people didn't like that either. So I'm just like, okay, fine, we'll just do the 3 minutes every hour.
It's nice to take a break, go get some water, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Abuel Madamid, welcome. That's a new one.
Welcome in.
I had to learn to pronounce it. I always pronounce that name. I feel like I'm using my French learned French skills in order to pronounce that one.
Yeah. But is that a...
You got better. Thank you.
That's not a French name, though.
What do y'all think of Malice Corp? I don't know what a Malice Corp is.
Oh, I know what Malice Corp is.
Malice? Like ML?
M-A-L-U-S, yeah, that's how it's spelled. They are a company.
Oh, I know. Yeah, okay. I just looked it up. I know everything.
Yeah.
What do you think about what do you think about it?
All right, for those in chat that don't know what Malice Corp is, it is a company that sells a service that purports to do so-called clean room engineering using AI agents, right? So clean room reverse engineering or clean room engineering is when a party re-implements an interface or a feature or whatever software but avoids copyright infringement by having two separate people or two separate engineers. One does the pure reverse engineering where they take apart the thing and they write a spec out of it, and then the other person only has access to the spec and uses a spec to implement the replacement, right? So Malice Corp just does that, but with agents. So they have a reverse engineering agent that produces a spec, and then they have an implementer agent that then implements the spec and says, okay, well, I've just re-implemented your whole thing, but because it's been done without looking at the original source code, that means that it's clean room implementation, and it's not a copyright violation of the original source code. The part about Malice that really makes it bad is that it's being sold as a way to get around restrictive open source licenses like GPL. So the idea being that, oh yeah, you want to use this library, but it's licensed under GPL, and that would actually make all of your code subject to GPL as well. Yeah, no problem. Just run their repository through Malice, and then we're going to generate a spec for it, and then implement that spec for you. And then the code that we then produce for you is, licensed however the hell you want, which is wild.
That's crazy. I really don't like. So the whole argument earlier about like code is different from art, you're literally taking the part that made that even remotely valid and explicitly attacking it. Like, oh no, this is the ones that are legally not stealable, and we're going to steal them in a legally gray area way.
Yeah.
I feel like the law is about intent, and the intent is there, so like that should just straight up be illegal. It's what do I think? I think it should be illegal. They should get sued for millions of dollars out of business. And you know what, I wonder, we don't really have the oversight that it's not like a doctor where you can get them disaccredited or something. An engineer, you could get an engineer disaccredited, but we don't really have software engineers in the same way. So it feels kind of like there's no way to like ban that person, because it feels like that person should be you're banned from using the computer from now on. You get to kick rocks. I don't know.
You tell them to kick rocks, they're going to be like, yeah, well, technically speaking, programming is a very precise way of kicking the rock that's in my computer.
True, I am firing electrons at my rocks.
Yeah.
The fact that the name is Malice. Yeah, also that. Like, it's clear they knew what they were doing. They knew what was happening, what was going to happen. Regardless, it's kind of like when you prank someone and you hurt them. Like, you knew, regardless of how funny you thought it would be, I thought you're hurting a lot of people at the end of the day. Yeah. So you can't be like this.
I think though that oh dear, hang on. This is the fact that they have this testimony too. We had 847 AGPL dependencies blocking our acquisition. Malice Corp liberated them all in 3 weeks. The due diligence team found 0 license issues. We closed at $2.3 billion.
That's crazy. That's
I don't know if that's like, that might be made up.
Real
Again,
that is?
A lot of this could be made up. I can't believe that there might be some companies using this service. I can't believe that these are like actual big companies. Like, it just feels like the legal risk is really big, right? But also, like, part of this that's really disgusting is it's like betting on these open source projects not having the resources to sue you.
Yes, yeah,
which is
true.
Probably a winning bet, which is really bad.
It's one
also,
of the
welcome in Raiders, welcome in Hollow Blood and friends.
Oh, welcome in.
Yes, we are in the middle of our very first V.DEV broadcast. This is the pilot episode, and we are talking about our thoughts and feelings about AI. Yeah, welcome in Reb and Ash.
Oh, I got a bit of news. Sorry. You want to jump into some news? Well, it's not really news, but something I read.
Yeah.
Something I read recently. GTA pre-orders are on June 25th. Will it release? Will it release? Will you play? I actually, okay, let me start by saying I've basically never played a GTA. I think I played Vice City at a friend's house for like 15 minutes. And that was like the most I'm not a huge gamer of sandbox games in general, you're drowning over there. So GTA being like, you can do whatever you want. I'm like, let me put it this way. This is, my brother and I are huge gamers and we're so different. You remember Fable? Fable, you can choose your morality.
Ah, right, yes.
And I
have not played Fable.
Really? It's an old game, but it's good. You can choose your morality and you can choose to steal and you know, you become demonic. You actually get demonic features and all this. My brother would just like run in and steal everything. Like he would run into shops. Yeah, he would just lean into it all the way. And I wouldn't. And I'm like, you know, even if they have the cool thing that you want, I'd be like, no, that's stealing. That's bad. So anyway, so the role play of GTA never really appealed to me because I didn't want to do the things that it allows you to role play.
Fair enough, yeah.
But yeah, I understand it's the popularity. I did play Just Cause, and that was a much more fun sandbox, much less malicious. But anyway, anyway, GTA 6 pre-orders are out. Now it is becoming more and more official. I think the release is still November 19th, I believe. What do you think? Are you going to play?
I will unfortunately be missing the first release because I'm a PC only gamer. So
are they releasing? It's only
Rockstar likes to. Yeah, Rockstar likes to release on consoles only for a while. They usually do PC releases maybe a year or two after.
I feel like
yeah.
what's the parent company? They have to they're gonna explode. I feel their valuation's gonna go down. No one's gonna buy it. How much? Okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think that it's super over invested.
Overhyped.
Overhyped everything. Over everything. Yeah. I don't think it'll be.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of people who played a lot of GTA 5, right? Like GTA 5 came out what? Like GTA 5 released 3 or 4 times.
Yes.
And the first time it was released was in 2013. So we've been itching for a new GTA game for 13 years now, right? And GTA 5 was good. I think GTA 5 was the first one that I actually finished. Before that, I was definitely treating them more as sandbox, just go in there, shoot up a place, run from the police, die. But the game's not about that. You can do that, but that's not what the game's about.
Right.
And so GTA 5 actually has a really solid story, but so did GTA 4 and San Andreas. I think was the first one that had a really proper, good story. I know Vice City also has a story, but I never got into it. But San Andreas was I think the first time that the story really kind of really worked for the game. Yeah. So I really like GTA 5's story. So I'm gonna say that if GTA 6's story is kind of in that same ballpark of quality, it's gonna be a big hit.
I guess I suspect they want GTA 6 to become another evergreen game. And I wonder how many people are going to make the switch and stay. I feel like we can only have so many evergreen games. I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to be hard for sure, right? Transitioning the people away from GTA 5 Online to GTA 6 Online. Because GTA 5 Online is a huge cash cow for them.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know, do you have a prediction on how much it's going to cost out the gate?
$80 probably, just like every AAA
80, you think?
Now. Yeah. You think it'll cost more?
Yeah. Well,
in this economy, I think it's hard to get away with.
Yeah, I guess so. But they're gonna want to,
Oh, for sure.
They'll definitely be a $300 DLC pack, buy everything.
Yeah. Yeah, probably it's 79 for the base version, and then probably 99 for one that gives you some bonus things like a head start online or whatever.
Yeah, $80. I guess that makes sense. I can't believe Nintendo did this to us. I am kind of surprised that it's been 60 for so long. Which like has gotten cheaper over time.
Doable as long as the you can maintain the price, like the unit price of the good, as long as you're able to grow like how many people are going to buy the thing. For which, like I think in video games, things were able to stay at that $60 price point because the market itself was growing, right? More people bought consoles, more people bought PCs, true. More people got into gaming. Now that I think pretty much all potential gamers have already been converted into actual gamers.
Do you think that? Do you think there's no more new gamers other than people who are too young to play games?
I think in the global market there could be opportunity, but that depends on like economic development. Right?
Really? So you think everyone, let's say North America, everyone who's going to play video games is playing video games in some form?
Yeah, and I think so, because I think there's also a lot of people who have no interest in video games. It's just not part of their lifestyle. True. Right? I don't know that I can treat them as potential gamers.
Yeah, I'm always so weirded out by that. Are you ever like, I've been in a few situations where like I'm out meeting people, I guess. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, do you play, what games do you play? Do you play games? They're like, no, I don't touch video games. And I'm like, never? And they're like, never. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? That's crazy. What do you mean?
Every Monday. Oh yeah, how's your weekend been? Oh. I played video games.
Yeah. It's crazy. And actually, I will say, so when I worked for a game studio for the first time, it was so refreshing. It was so refreshing to come in and be like,
everybody plays games,
everybody
right?
played games on the weekend.
To work at a game studio and not play video games.
Everyone's like, oh, what'd you do this weekend? And I'm like, oh, I was, I don't know. I was playing Stardew Valley for like the 400th time, or I was playing Minecraft, or I was trying to, playing Destiny, Warframe. Everyone was playing something. Oh my God, was that a nice feeling? And they were like, what were you doing now? I was like, I was on Tarkov, baby. Clicking heads and looting bodies. Oh man, so it's so crazy to me that you're not a game dev. We gotta get you into a game dev role. Gotta put you in.
Okay. There is a game that I want to make. I think as soon as I'm like kind of like wrapped up with the TCG, I think there is one project that is lined up after this. Once TCG kind of like settles. Hang on, you know Just Jane, right?
Yes.
So she organized a poker tournament recently. I won.
Sick. I did not know this. Yay. Congratulations on winning.
Thank you.
Number one poker.
It felt a little bit unfair because a lot of people there were playing poker for like the first time in their lives.
Oh yeah.
And I've done fairly well at a couple of in-person tournaments, like for real money before. So.
Oh wow.
I wouldn't consider myself like a good player, but good enough that like at very casual tables I can win a little bit. Yeah.
Card Shark Kirin.
But after the tournament wrapped up, I pitched the idea, and I think Jane, like, I had to figure out with Jane exactly how we're gonna start pitching this to more people, how to market this. But I would love to have a poker bot tournament where us like in our dev circle, all us dev streamers can work on each one on our own little individual poker bot. And then have the poker bots kind of like fight each other. And then we could also have humans in the loop. So this is where, Jane's idea was that it's less interesting to just watch like poker bots like play poker against each other, but it's more interesting if we also have like people at the tables, right? So you could have bots and people kind of mixed together, and that would make an interesting watch, I think.
That would be interesting. That reminds me of like there was like a BattleBots game a long time ago, probably still around.
Ooh.
Reprogram the bots to do tanks, to do battles.
Oh heck yeah! Oh, I love BattleBots growing up as a kid. That was like one of the shows I really liked as a kid, and I was really happy when they rebooted it. And it was first on ABC and then on Discovery, and now Discovery seems to have killed it, which is really sad.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I misspoke.
BattleBots
it's called
is so good.
Robocode.
Ooh, Robocode.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks right. It was an old programming game where you programmed a tank in Java and you would pit it against other people's algorithms.
Robocode. Oh, it's not on Steam, is it?
No, look at this. I'll send you the link so you can show it on screen if you want. I do not have my Steam set up to do it. It's on SourceForge, baby. That's how. Look how beautiful and young this website looks.
hang on.
I can maybe.
Oh, there. Oh, it's on SourceForge. Whew.
Gotta dust it off.
Let me dust it off and put it up on my broadcast.
Let me see if I can do the same.
Pull this up.
Oh, that's browser capture. I don't want that. Click, 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 click.
There it is. Oh, all right. I mean, you're hiding half of it, but that's okay.
We just.
Sorry, I'll just scoot it
there
over.
There you go. Let me just scoot
also,
to the
it's
side.
like really transparent, which makes it hard to
is
see.
Is it really?
Hang on, I got this. No, it's because I have a transparency effect on my on my window capture. Yeah. I like to keep it cozy with the. I have this sort of like co-working game that I use as a background.
Mm-hmm.
It's one that you can join too if you're ever interested. If you're like coding and stuff and you want to have like a little shared space running in the background. It's fun. It's called Go, spelled like Van Gogh. I don't know if it works on. It should work on Linux. Yeah, it should.
Oh yeah. I've seen.
All right, Robocode. Build the best, destroy the rest. Newest version released. Wow, 2 weeks ago. Okay.
Oh, so it's still in active development. Nice.
Yeah. Book of Robocode. Hang on. Robocode Tank Royale, new platform. Let's see. Programming game where the goal is to develop a robot battle tank to battle other tanks in Java. Hang on. I think I know this.
Probably. It's been around for ages.
Yes, I've had to. No. I was part of I was back in college. We had a hackathon, like a coding competition.
Yeah.
And one of the events was this. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
lasers.
I know this. Yeah, and it's like every tank has like a little field of view that like you can see them kind of like some of them just like spin and try to find and scan where other tanks are. Yeah, very cool. This could be a fun one at some point. I don't know if it's something our viewers would like to see, but like if a few of us
I think so.
Like into a little, maybe like a time box event, right? Like we'll stream like a couple hours of just like deving the bot and then like and then just like fight. Yeah, that could be good.
I would be so bad at this. I'm really bad at writing gameplay AI.
Yeah.
I've
never really done it, so
it's
we'll see if my if my naive view of things has
exactly
any potential
and that's what mine would be super naive. It'd be 360 scan, move, shoot, and pray.
Yeah.
Speaking of community events, one that I would like to do eventually, that I have seen done before, is a coding challenge, where you have to write something simple in JavaScript, but the code editor tries to mess you up in reaction to Twitch events, so like donations. So if we get a donation, for example, it'll make like all of your everything in the current line full caps, which could break. Just do silly things, right? Move your cursor, move your words around, make everything all caps, add some shader effects so you can't see what's going on.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I would love to try this. It would take quite a bit of work, but I know Bad Cop has done something similar, and it looked pretty cool. I'd like to participate.
The kind of thing that
sounds
if
like
ridiculous coding exists, sounds like hell. Yes, but if ridiculous coding exists, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Then it should be doable to have, just a VS Code extension that connects to Twitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hang on. Let me just go to code real quick. I want to look up if there are any VS Code extensions that connect to Twitch. And
oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Wait,
okay, so there's Twitch chat in a tab that exists. There's wait.
Content creators have a war
allow
part.
viewers to change your VS Code theme via Twitch chat. Oh, that's cool.
Your VS Code theme. Like change your tab or just change your
No, theme.
Oh,
The color
theme.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's pretty good. Yeah, there's chat. There's oh, this one is actually like productive. A VS Code extension that lets your Twitch viewers help spot bugs, typos, and more by sending chat commands to highlight lines of code.
Whoa.
Oh
that
wow,
sounds cool,
it's like
actually.
an inline code review.
Mm-hmm.
But Twitch chat integrated. Okay. Huh. I wonder if you could have like a Twitch agent or something that just like lets chat be your agent, like your AI agent backend. Like use chat. Is Twitch chat available via MCP?
Oh
like,
man, that would be kind of fun. I do think about that. I think about when I ask chat for stuff. I'm like,
chat is the AI.
Yeah, chat
exactly.
is the AI agent. I'm like, hey chat, do you know how to do this? Like,
Yeah.
we don't need AI. I have
chat is free
I've got
tokens, baby.
Yeah. Spending those
Twitch
bio
GPT,
tokens.
yeah.
Wait, Twitch GPT is kind of hilarious. Someone needs to make that. You ask Twitch GPT something and it posted in a random whoever has the bot, I guess, and the first line that comes back is your answer, regardless of if they read it or not.
That could turn so bad so fast. Let's see.
Yeah.
Twitch controls my code, allows your viewers to write and delete code from your active file. Oh
no, don't do that.
I
I'm
wanted to do
working
a thing
here.
where Twitch, like a Twitch redeem, could be to just like git commit, and then the chat message becomes the commit message.
Wait,
I've been
that's
wanting
kind
to
of
do that
good.
for a
I
bit.
always forget to commit. I have to like commit at the end of the day or like after stream because like, oh shit, I didn't having chat just like write my message, just
Mhm.
always git add all and then
Yeah.
commit it.
Oh
What
yeah, I've had to get like the add all automatically enabled in VS Code, so I just
Mhm.
commit and it goes.
How do you feel
And then
about
sometimes I have to go back
okay.
and
Here's
unpack,
the programmer question.
Yes.
How do you feel about git CLI?
Git CLI. Hate it.
Are you a git CLI or git GUI?
I'm a well, I use GUI most of the time because it's just there. It's just a button, right? Easy.
Sure.
And then when I fuck it up, EXO is in chat to help me.
I feel like I am always talking
There's
about
EXO.
GUIs. Hey,
Hello.
EXO. I'm always talking about, I love GUIs. I'm the GUI queen. I would rather GUI than CLI, but for whatever reason, Git is just like a CLI only thing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's not CLI only because that's not entirely true. Obviously, like the diff tools are really powerful and they're just easier to navigate in the editor that you're already in, whether that's some JetBrains thing or VS Code. But for actually making the commits, for doing, rebasing, for doing picks, for anything, whatever you need, it has to be the CLI for me. Because the GUI is
So some
always
of the
like
Git CLI stuff is just like, I don't know, the CLI like experience feels like it wasn't quite well put together, and I think a lot of people can agree. It's like a lot of it comes down to you've kind of like committed to your memories a way to do the thing, but it's not intuitive. It feels.
I find Git really intuitive, which I think
Really?
and then all the GUIs like do it wrong. And I'm like, that doesn't
fair
match
enough.
my mental model. So I have to do it
Okay.
manually. But yeah, Git
Okay,
to
so you've
me is like,
calibrated your mental model to work the way Git does, which is good. It's a good thing.
yeah. And then I'm always like, the GUIs always end up adding some like secret third option or flag. And I'm
yeah.
like, oh, what is, sometimes it's fine, but sometimes I get screwed over because I don't know what command the GUI is trying to run.
Yeah.
And it
Fair
can get
enough,
real
yeah.
dangerous.
When it comes to the more complex stuff, I guess I would go to the to the CLI just because I wouldn't trust the GUI to do the right thing at that point. So I do agree with that. But for the simple stuff, just like commit, push, whatever, then I'll just do that, in the GUI because it's just a button. It's easy.
Yeah, I do use the buttons sometimes when I'm like visually. I guess for the most part, the way I work, I end up doing a git commit all. Like I don't stop working until I've hit a point where everything can go at once. But if there ever is a point where I need to just pick a few files here and there,
Jujutsu gang, hey. So I was considering at some point, Exa knows, I was considering switching to Jujutsu just because I was like not figuring out how to like move my commits around, doing some very simple stuff.
Wait, what is Jujutsu?
Jujutsu is a new VCS that is Git compatible. So the way it works is you can clone a Git repository and you can push to Git repository, but locally it becomes a Jujutsu repository, and it has its own model for branching and doing commits that I think both works better for agents, but also works well in terms of just like tracking your
agents, like AI agents.
It changed, yeah. But it also locally, it has a different model for tracking changes. Like everything is sort of in these sort of anonymous commits. So you can always, like any change you make the moment you save, that just automatically becomes like your current like commit. And then you just like, instead of committing things, you just name the commits, and then that kind of gives a commit like a message.
Do you use autosave?
Sorry?
Do you use autosave on files in your editor?
Yeah. So I don't think it creates a new commit for each save that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it has a way of I'm not sure exactly.
Well,
it's just like I use it at work, and it's been pretty good there. Just like moving commits around, editing history or squashing things. Like all of that is like pretty intuitive in the CLI. Yeah.
I'm very picky. Every programmer has their own quirks, right? I don't like autosave. I don't generally like auto format unless I'm working with a team on a very specific thing.
Weird. I love auto format.
Auto format's fine. Actually, that's not true. Auto format's usually fine. I just don't like when people are like, oh, but it's not my form. Like, whatever, just pick whatever the team uses. I'm not going to make that decision, but if someone else has a strong opinion, I'm happy to auto format. But my bigger issue is like autosave and Git. Because I like have a mental model of how Git's gonna work, I very carefully want to put things onto the Git stage and eventually commit them. I don't like it when like anything is done automatically. I'm like, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but for a witch, I'm a huge hater of magic in code. Like, I don't want it to do magic. I know the spells. I know the hexes. Okay, let me type them out. Let me do the thing. Don't just magic it for me.
Perfectly valid witch viewpoint, by the way. I think that witches like to understand what is in their cauldron. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. It's only magic to people who are watching The Witch.
Yeah, you're using the tomes. I'm reading them, writing them, understanding the runes, like.
Exactly. For us, the magic is just science.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like you probably know Angular. When it first came out, it killed me. It killed me how much magic it was doing. It's like,
oh yeah,
the dependency injectors.
I have not used Angular very much, but I do.
It had these really awful dependency injection scheme. It's not awful if you're used to like, I guess it came from like Java based stuff. But it was like, oh, you just got to put in this keyword and then it'll automatically import all this stuff. And I'm like, this is JS. What have you guys done to it? This poor baby. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I liked React much better because it was like, JSX, what is it? It's just a function. And how do functions work? Exactly how you expect them to work. So it was much more straightforward.
I've been using Svelte. Yeah, I've been using Svelte and SvelteKit for the TCG. Feels like they have like one flavor of magic, right? They call them runes.
Yeah, they literally call them, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all it is it's just like the Svelte compiler turns those into like stateful reactive like variables. So that's all it is. So that when you use the rune as a variable, when it compiles it, it turns that into a getter function call, so that it's always getting the latest state, right? That's all it does. So I feel like the scope of the magic is limited well enough that it can be fairly easily understood.
Yeah.
And it's really nice. I quite like SvelteKit. I've been enjoying using it.
I feel like a little magic is okay. You're always going to need a little bit of magic. That's the whole point of having libraries. There's this really good talk about like expressivity versus power. Like the more expressive you want to be, the less power you're going to have as you make libraries. So something that lets you do anything, it's going to be harder to express yourself because you have to go do everything by yourself. Versus something like a game engine, which has made a lot of decisions for you, but allows you to express yourself way more with much less work. And so you're always going to have this balance. And yeah, Svelte seems like it's got its balance pretty well. I remember Angular and like Ember and some other languages. They just have so many things going on that it's like you have to learn their proprietary thing, and it's almost fine if it's just the one time. But then having to learn it again for every new platform or new library of the week, especially when JS was having its heyday, of like new NPM, here's the newest, latest. I guess it's kind of the same now. But yeah, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot to keep in your head, and I'd rather learn the basics and then be able to apply them everywhere as much as possible.
Which is why, like, even today, like, especially with today's JavaScript, a lot of the stuff that we used to do is just no longer applicable, right? Just like do it in vanilla JavaScript as much as you can, right? So things like
you don't even need jQuery anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love that. Oh my god, that's what we should call this podcast. V.DEV broadcast. We remember jQuery, or what's the one? There's one more before it, whose name I'm forgetting because I didn't. Backbone. We remember Backbone. Do you guys remember Backbone? Oh my god.
It rings a bell. Yeah.
You don't remember Backbone? Oh god, I'm dying. I'm withering away.
I got into the web stuff when jQuery was kind of like the thing. Like it was.
jQuery was it for forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for the clip.
Yay.
there was a what was the other one? Oh no, I was just gonna say, did you ever have to support IE6? I had a job that had to support IE6, and oh my god, Microsoft does not know how to do.
Hang on, what year was this?
I had to do this. This was in like 2015, 2016.
Oh wow.
But we happened to have a thing that the thing I was working on had to support really old browsers. Because this is pre auto update of the OS, right? So people still had XP.
And we still had people on Windows XP.
Yes, and really old browsers. And actually, okay, this is kind of a cool technology that we built at this company using React, where we ran it through, we were serving React pages, like static pages, you know, like they do now with Next.js or whatever. We were implementing our own version of that, where event listeners became HTTP requests. So if someone clicked on a button, the interactivity would happen with the server. We basically reinvented PHP in a way that would only serve this to IE6 or JavaScript disabled browsers. So you could still have some limited interactivity without having
so then you kind of like reinvented HTMX in a way? No, not really.
Yes,
HTMX, right?
Yes, actually, kind of, sort of.
But rather than just outputting the fragment, like that would trigger, right? So you change the event.
No, it would do fragments. It would do fragments for sure.
Fragments, yeah.
Yeah,
but
I guess.
You can't update a fragment without JavaScript, though, can you?
No, you're right. It would have had to reload the whole page with a yes.
Right. But yeah, on server. Right. Okay.
Yeah, because the state is in the cookie.
Like
and
basically
the
server kind of keeps track of the state, right? And then just re-renders the whole page for you. Yeah.
I thought that was cool. That was one of the coolest things I worked on. Also, I worked on like a multi checkbox thing that I had to use the canvas for, and I felt so cool for it. That's completely unrelated, but I don't know. I got to work on some cool stuff there, even if it was I'm telling you, but it was an ad company.
Okay.
Sorry if you had to click on my ads. Oopsies. Oopsies.
Yeah, 2015. Let me think. 2015, summer 2015 was. I had my first internship. You know, technically made my first dollar in doing software in that summer. And that was. It was. Oh boy, how do I describe this? It's a company that runs websites that I can't talk about here.
Okay, sure.
And but websites that you most certainly know about. And
Chat immediately jumping to the spiciest option.
And you know how on YouTube, like maybe for the past year or so now, you have this feature where like you go hover the timeline. It shows you the spots where like people view the most. Yeah. I did that. Well, the back end for that feature.
That was you.
That was me.
You did it.
Not at YouTube, but before YouTube had it. You know.
I know. I do know. I actually know this. That's crazy that you were the user. That you were the creator of that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's more,
internet fame.
I think they liked my work during my internship there. So.
Hell yeah.
They made me. Well, they offered me to keep working part-time during my last year of school. And so I no, I don't. No, I don't work for Kick You. No, in my last so throughout my last year of college, I worked there part-time, and I shipped virtual reality for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna DM you for the
like
deets.
Ever.
I want to know. I want to know. I have to know. Streamer privilege.
Yay. Yeah, it's it's a story that I've been telling, and it's because it's still working for big corp now, and technically speaking, having much more I guess impact with the work that I do, still feels like all the way back then was like the height of my career in a way.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to start winding down. I was gonna jump into another topic, but actually I feel like we need to start winding down.
It's a good time check. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a lot of questions on like careers and growth and where like where your goals are and when you achieve them, what happens? Because I have had a lot of goals that I thought would never be achievable, and then I did, and then I'm like, okay, now what? Like,
yeah,
it's interesting to be in that space of
for sure.
You've done the thing and I don't know, you can only celebrate it for so long, and then someone like me, I guess. I think most people though, you're just kind of like looking for the next thing. Which we'll talk about on episode 2, I guess.
2, yes.
The second one.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna say that this went well enough that we.
100%. I had a lot of fun. I'm surprised. I'm surprised and not surprised. I know, right? It turns out we can. Yeah. So much to say.
Yeah.
I'll try to bring. Okay. Do we have any last minute questions? At me in the chat so I can see it, because I'll be blind as hell. You guys get 2.5 minutes maybe. At like 55. Are you gonna keep streaming, or are you gonna
I'll
cut
just
and
keep
move
streaming.
to something else? You're gonna keep
Yeah. Well, because we're gonna move over to Satisfactory with Voice of Zoo, who is in
nice.
chat and very patiently waiting. Yeah.
Nice. Do you have a software engineer you look up to, and why? No. I think just straight up no. I didn't really I have a lot of creators I look up to, but not programmers specifically. I very much learned to program to make games. I'm much more focused on the game side. I accidentally became a JavaScript developer because it paid more than learning how to become a game dev. that's just
you
kind of...
gotta do the thing that pays, that funds the hobby, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like making the hobby fund itself turns it into a job, and that sucks the life out of it.
I mean, I did eventually get to work on a game using like specifically my JavaScript and TypeScript skills, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, programming is I'm realizing more and more, because it used to be a really big part of my identity, and I held it close to my chest, I guess. But now I'm realizing more and more like, why did I only really ever learned it to make games, and now that I don't, now that I want to make games, like I need to learn the other parts of making a game too. There was no game dev uni, but there was a web dev one. There was, I mean, I'm a completely self-taught developer. There was like, I did have an option to do game dev school, but otherwise, I don't know, but it just made more sense. It just made more sense to do web. Gonna boost this. How do you guys feel about esoteric programming languages like Brainfuck? They're fun toys. I'm not really interested in them personally. Again, I'm not really. I realize this as I look at the other programmer streamers, like for example, Just Jane and EXO and actually no, EXO would be in the other camp. Colon Q. Right, like they're very like programmery people, and I'm like, man, I'm just here to write code. Whereas like someone like
Signal
EXO,
boosting Lane VT as well.
Yeah, Lane, absolutely.
Straight up, they're making a whole programming language, which is awesome.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like I'm much more on the game and creative side. Those are the people that I look up to.
There was a time when I was a huge programming language nerd. I got to meet Bjarne Strustrup, the creator of C++, at some point.
Nice.
It was maybe not. It's not all that really. I mean, the guy's just.
he's just a guy
dude who was like, he's just a dude who was like inspired by Simula back in the day, and he was like, what if C with classes and like Simula? You know? And it's like, okay,
makes
cool.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah, but there was a time also when I wanted to make my own programming language. I hadn't gotten to a point where it really became a language, so that was probably one of the many things that kind of stalled and contributed to my little depressive episode.
Would you say you're more of a programmer than a creator of other things?
I would say that what motivates me most is to make things using the programming. Yeah, I think that the phase of being interested in programming for the love of programming was very useful, in that it taught me a lot, right, about like how to program things well. But now I think I'm much more interested in making things that are not specifically about programming. Yeah. I feel the same. But I definitely do like to flex my my programming chops to make things cool, though, right?
Yes, absolutely. You got to use what you have, what you've learned.
Yeah.
Got to put it to work.
Oh, Exit's working on one right now. Oh, working on a programming language or an esoteric language? Oh, heck yeah. Aerze just pulled a rare card. Very nice.
Nice. Congratulations.
Programming language. Nice. There we go. So how do I feel about visual languages? I think they're cool. And also I don't like using them very much because things get complicated fast. If they have good tooling for like actually being able to manage the the visual thing well, and be able to like search and whatnot and organize things into like bigger units, that makes it better. Though I'll say, like, here's the extent of my experience with visual languages. The Warudo blueprint system.
Hate it.
Which now, yeah, I do hate it because I have like a bajillion blueprints and I can't find anything anymore. One thing's broken right now and I don't know where it's broken. So like, right? And then the other is the visual shading language in Babylon JS, which I use to make the card shader. I really wish that they had a way for me to use a hybrid thing where I can use where I can just write code into a node, but they don't have that.
Yeah. That's a whole other. Oh my god, I need to stop. We need to stop talking.
Yeah.
Ask me. I'm gonna write this down. Ask me about tooling and code. Where's the doc? Where's the doc? We need another one that's just programming on our topics.
Yeah. Yes.
Programming, tooling in code, GUIs. What was it called? Visual
Visual
based
programming languages. Tooling,
we'll talk about it next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
My intro was basic. Actually, just basic.
Oh, basic? My intro was in fact JS, which is why it's so close to my heart.
Okay. JS is buried in under the trauma pile, you know. We don't talk about basic.
It's a good language. It's not. It is a scripting language.
It is a language.
It is a scripting language. Okay,
Yes.
People hold it too high, and it makes sense when people get upset with it. It is what it is. I still appreciate it. Well, there goes my hope for the short podcast episode. Yeah, full 2 hours. Yeah.
But that was good though. It was really good.
I love it. It was good.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to sign off on this thing. I guess I'll raid into your channel, and then you'll go do your thing.
Oh, you're wrapping up? Okay. Well, thank you. I do appreciate
Are we not?
It
Was it not at 7?
Necessarily. Yes. I wasn't sure if you were gonna keep streaming.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. We're done.
Okay. All right. Well,
Get
thanks for
out of
doing
here.
this. I look forward to the next episode.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Do you want to do it next week? Same time next week?
Let me check if I have something same time next week.
Oh, we're already changing the schedule. Playing the schedule game. Oh, you're playing a little Tamagotchi
I do
over
actually
there?
have something. Yeah, so
You can do it earlier in the day. I'm basically
early in the day.
well,
I wonder how
whenever you're good.
chat feels about earlier in the day.
They can watch the VOD. It's a podcast.
Yeah.
These clips are stupid. Where's the... Oh, I really do have to find the raid button. I'm kicking you guys out. Thank you.
Well,
Oh, let me just real quick. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you, Gore of Thor. Thank you, Mr. Gilded. Thank you, Grynate. Otakotan, thank you for the follow. The Underdog. And lastly, Mr. Demon Wolf and E Shadow and Exit. Thank you so much for following. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, this is huge. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do this next week. I will say we have a lot of ideas. One of my ideas is I want to bring on more people. I want to bring on friends and that we know and other professionals and hear their stories and their opinions. So that'll be something to look forward to. Announcements in the announcements channels. I'll do Discord on my Discord. I don't think we'll make a Discord for this, but it'll be another thing. But instead, maybe we'll make a Blue Sky account or something, and then we'll cross post.
Yeah.
Something like this. Okay, I'm reading. It's happening.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you again. And let's man,
We'll get organized.
Weird. It's always weird. Okay, bye.
Bye. Later.
Later.
Boop. Disconnect there. Right now. Stop streaming.